How are you doing with your self-care? Are you managing to look after yourself exactly the way that you want to, or are you sabotaging yourself? My name's Claire Williams, I'm from Your Soul Energy, and today I'm going to share a little tapping session with you, EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, about accepting where you're at now, even when it's not as good as you want it to be. In fact, even when it's nowhere near how you want it to be. And why do we do that? Because if we're in resistance, we're then judging ourselves, and judging ourselves leads to more sabotaging behaviour. So let's just allow ourselves to accept exactly where we're at, as bad as that might be, so that then we can relax about it and then start to become more resourceful and more empowered. Okay, so we're going to go through some tapping points. We're going to start with the karate chop point here, which is on the edge of your little finger on the fleshy pad. We tap there, we do a setup statement. From there, we go to the top of the head. We come to the inside of the eyebrow, the outside of the eyebrow, and the under eye. More tricky when you have glasses. Then under the nose, the chin, the clavicle, where your dips are, just underneath the bones. Then the underarm, which is usually in line with the armpit and the bra strap if you're a lady. Coming to the inside of the wrist using the whole hand, just tapping all along there. And then on the nail bed edges here, as you can see with each of the fingers and the thumb. We tap quite gently. We're just allowing a little pressure, not too much, and definitely not hurting ourselves. Okay, so we're going to start here. Even though, and you're going to repeat this after me, so I'm going to try and leave a gap for you. Even though I feel like I'm messing myself up, I'm not doing what I know I should be doing, and I'm giving myself a hard time about it. I accept this is where I'm at. I completely love and accept myself anyway. And even though I'm struggling to like myself where I'm at right now, I don't like how I'm being. I don't like the fact that I'm not doing what I should be doing. But I can't hate myself to be better, even if that's what I think it should be. I accept all of that about myself and love myself completely. And even though I know I can do better, and I know that giving myself a hard time doesn't really help me, I can't help myself, I do it anyway. I acknowledge all of that. I completely love and accept myself anyway. Go to the top of the head. Okay. I keep sabotaging myself. I can't face doing what I know I should be doing. The word should makes me feel rebellious. But at the same time, I want to look after myself. I just don't have the energy for it right now. Maybe I'm expecting too much of myself. But if I don't expect more of myself, then nothing will change. I'm struggling to accept where I'm at right now. I want to feel better about myself. I want to feel better in myself. But I can't accept all that I'm doing right now. I can't accept that I can just stay like this. So I'm going to keep fighting myself. I'm going to keep giving myself a hard time. It all feels too much right now. It all feels energy draining. I can't be bothered to sort myself out. But I can't accept myself until I'm perfect. I can't love myself until I'm perfect. And that's so draining for me. I feel all of this resistance to accepting where I'm at right now. I feel all of this resistance to accepting myself. Accepting myself exactly where I'm at. I'm not as good as I should be. I'm not proud of myself right now. I have a belief that I can only love and accept myself when I'm perfect. And that's certainly not me right now. When will I actually be perfect? I've been trying for years. I set myself really tough goals. I set myself really high standards. And then I don't reach them. Apparently I'm just not good enough. But maybe I could choose to accept where I'm at right now. Maybe I could choose to decide that it's all right for me to be where I'm at. Maybe I could love myself anyway. I still feel resistance to that. But maybe I could start to. Maybe I could accept that this is just the way I am at the moment. Maybe I could accept that this also won't last forever. Maybe I could just accept this is me. I'm doing the best I can. It doesn't mean that I won't get better. It doesn't mean that I won't make positive changes for myself. Accepting myself right now just means exactly that. I'm accepting myself right now, warts and all. Because I'm doing the best I can. And as I accept myself, I can learn to love myself. My perfectly imperfect self. Maybe I could let some of that in. And maybe I could let go of the stuff that says that's not true. The old stories from school time, stories from your home. These stories that tell me I have to be perfect before I can be acceptable and loved. I'm letting those go. They're just stories. I'm letting myself believe something different. I'm letting myself know who I am. I'm letting myself love me. This is not an egotistical thing. This is a thing that says I'm always trying to do my best, even if it doesn't look like it. I'm ready to accept where I'm at. I am doing the best I can. And I have compassion for myself. I'm going to allow myself this space. I'm going to allow myself this peace. I take a deep breath as I relax. I know I'm doing the best I can. And that when I'm ready, I will make the changes that I want to make. I'm not writing off my future. I'm not saying I will be stuck like this forever. I'm just saying that this is how I feel right now. And I love and accept myself. Take a deep breath, coming in through the nose and out through the mouth, just as you tap through the last little points. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do something called the 9 gamut, okay? So where your fingers are, your little finger and your next finger, your ring finger, there's a dent on the back of your hand. Place it down on something so that you've got some support. Tap on there. And then what I want you to do is, as you keep your head forward, looking forward, you're going to move your eyes in one direction and then you're going to move them in the other direction, okay? So do that now. Just a couple of times in one direction, then a couple of times in the other direction. Then say, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, my great singing voice. And then count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all while you're tapping on that point. And then again, your eyes doing clockwise and anti-clockwise. Doesn't matter if you get it round the wrong way. I do all the time. Okay, so do the eyes and breathe. Okay, relax that out. You may need to repeat that tapping sequence, and if you do, that's absolutely fine. Sometimes it can take a little bit more just to get back to accepting where we're at, but hopefully that's taken your level down a little. Okay, I'm hoping you found that helpful. If you want to know more, come along to www.yoursoulenergy.uk. There's lots of resources there, and there's ways to see how you can work with me to sort out your own troubling situations. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.